What are the best Pokemon ETBs to pick up right now, not only to add in your collection, but to also crack open and have some fun? Now, ETBs are a much cheaper way of getting hold of booster packs rather than buying a booster box, for instance. You know, of course, booster boxes are very expensive, but ETBs are great. So which ones are very good to pick up, to keep sealed, and to open? I'll be going through both in this video, so let's go. Alright guys, ETB time. Now, I collect some ETBs, but I don't collect all the ETBs. I do feel like there are some which are good to keep sealed, and I do feel like there are great ones to pick up that aren't that expensive open. Now, Scarlet and Violet have done a fantastic job in this era to release a great set of ETBs and to add extra stuff in the ETBs. The biggest thing I was always criticizing was normal set ETBs only had 8 booster packs and didn't get a promo, especially for a normal set. Well, they changed that up. Not only that, they added in an extra pack and they added in a promo, which is way better. So Scarlet and Violet ETBs gets a thumbs up from me on that one. But there are some great ones as well, even from Sword and Shield and from some holiday sets. So let's jump straight into the first one. First on my list is Hidden Fates. Hidden Fates is one of my all-time favorite sets, and it is one of my all-time favorite products just to collect. I love Hidden Fates. There are a ton of incredible cards in there, from baby shinies to full art shinies. There's also a $400 Charizard that you can try and pull in this set. It is a bit pricey though, so if you are going to buy this to open, I would probably say it might not be a good idea. But if you do want to get the cards or try and pull the cards from the set, then absolutely go for it. But I do feel like this is going to be a great product to pick up for the long haul because people absolutely love Hidden Fates. Now, this set was heavily printed, so there are a ton out there, which kept the price down a bit, but it's still quite high for a normal ETB. Now, bear in mind, when this came out, this was meant to be, you know, a $50 ETB. I mean, as you can see here, it's $163, which is quite expensive, although it has dropped ever so slightly over the past 3 months. We go back over the past year and it has kind of stayed as it was. Now over here in the UK, you can actually pick these up for less than 160. I think they're around about like 110, maybe 115, but 110, which is actually very good. You do get 10 booster packs in there. You get a really cool promo as well. It is just a great product. I think if I was going to say would I open, would I keep sealed? Personally, I would keep sealed of Hidden Fates because that's what I'm doing. But I would say open and sealed are pretty much neck and neck, so I do feel like it's good either way. Right, Evolving Skies. We actually have 2 different Evolving Skies ETBs that you can pick up. Both of them are on the uptick. Now, normal set ETBs, I would say, are not worth it, especially from the Sword and Shield era. Go for the Pokemon Center exclusive. Now, there are Pokemon Center exclusives of the Evolving Skies ETBs. However, the normal set ETBs are doing so well that I wouldn't ignore these ones in particular. They are just doing incredibly well. As you can see from the chart, guys, over the past 3 months, this has gone from, you know, $80 nearly to $100, and over the past year, it has been climbing. So this is a fantastic product. Would I open it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, you only get 8 booster packs in here. You don't get a promo. For $90 to $100 for 8 Evolving Skies booster packs, just don't do it. This is a product that is needed to be keep sealed. Evolving Skies booster boxes are going to the moon. I mean, they're doing incredibly well. ETBs are following suit. This is one to keep sealed for the long haul, guys. If you don't have one of these, this is one to grab, to add into your seal collection. But to open, this is a definite no-no. All right, on to Celebrations ETB. Now, this is the regular one, not the UPC or the Pokemon Center exclusive. Now, Pokemon Celebrations was a huge set when it came out. Everyone lost their mind. It was going crazy. And, you know, the UPC shot massively. The ETBs kind of stayed where they were. They haven't really done much. In fact, they've dropped recently. They're now $73. They went from 83 down to 73 over the past year. They're actually at their lowest of the year. This is actually a product that I would actually say is probably good to also open. You do get 10 celebration packs, okay, which is great. Then you also get 5 Sword and Shield era. Now, there are the older Sword and Shield era sets like Battle Stars, Chill and Rain, Dance of Blaze, and Vivid Voyage. They're not the best, if I'm being honest. They're not. You know, we're not talking about Brilliant Stars or Lost Origin or anything like that. So that's kind of a bit of a bummer, but still 15 packs, 10 of which are celebrations, is still pretty good, right? And on top of that, you do get the promo as well. So I feel like this is actually a product that I would probably open, in all honesty. Probably a little bit more than keep sealed. Like if I was going to go for sealed, I would probably go for, you know, something like the Pokemon Center exclusive. But to open, I would say this is a great product. I would say it's probably better to open than to keep sealed, but still not bad to keep sealed. It hasn't really done much over the past year. It hasn't really climbed. In fact, it's gone down. So it kind of puts me off keeping it sealed. But to open, I still think it's pretty good. All right, Champion's Path. Now, this is a really interesting one because I would actually say Champion's Path is a really poor set across the board. I mean, it's got two absolutely massive Charizards. You know, both of them are nearly $200 a piece. But this is an interesting one. It's actually been going up, you know, for the ETB. It's $117. It's actually gone up from 93 to 117 over the past year. I mean, look at this, guys. It's just, it went down to its lowest and then just shot up massively. Interesting to see what's happening. I don't know why it's going up. But this set is terrible to open. Like, really bad. I mean, yes, you got two big, massive Charizards at $200, but the next highest value card is $8. It really isn't worth it. You do get 10 booster packs in here, and you do get a really cool Charizard promo. I think this is going to be a product where it was probably best to keep sealed, to be fair. I wouldn't open this up if you hand it to me. Like, you know, it just isn't worth it. Yes, you could get a $200 Charizard, but really, guys, it's not worth it. Hidden Fates is way better than this to open, by the way. Like, way better. Even the Celebrations what we just looked at is way better than this. So I do feel like Champion's Path is one to keep sealed, but I wouldn't open it, like I say. It's just not worth your money. Alright, 151 ETB. This is going to be an interesting one. This is just the normal bulk standard ETB. We're not talking about, you know, the Pokemon Center exclusive, because they're good. They're very good to keep sealed because they're really hard to get hold of and they're worth a good amount of money. But the normal ETB, you do get 9 booster packs and a promo. It's kind of interesting because in the Sword and Shield era, we got 10 booster packs and a promo with our, you know, special set ETBs, but for some reason, it's 9. I don't know why, but it is. This product is doing pretty well. I mean, it's at $54. It did drop and then it's on the uptick slightly, and we can see when the product first came out, it's actually doing okay, you know, and I do feel like there's been a lot of reprints, obviously, with this product. 151 is doing incredibly well across the board, whether or not it be sealed product and single cards, even though the set has not long come out. There's been quite a lot of stock out there. This one is good to keep sealed, and this one is incredible to open. So for me, so far out of this list we've gone through, this one is probably the best to open, I think, out of all the ones we looked at. But I think for sealed, I think it will do pretty well. You know, obviously the Pokemon Center exclusive will do way better, but I do feel like this in the future will be a great one. It's got to take some time though. Will it get to the same level as something like Hidden Fates? Probably not, but this will still be a very, very good one to keep sealed, but a fantastic one to open. Then we have the Obsidian Flames ETB. Like I say, Scarlet and Violet era has brought us some fantastic ETBs, like really, really good. Extra pack, and you get a cool promo in a normal set ETB. Like I say, normally they're not great. These are fantastic. There is a Pokemon Center exclusive version. That one is best to keep sealed. But is the normal ETB worth to open or keep sealed? Keep sealed, I would probably say no. I don't feel like these are going to be great to keep sealed. I do feel like the Pokemon Center exclusive ones, though, however, are a much better option to keep sealed. These are good to open. You do get an extra pack in there now, and you do get a really cool promo. You get a Charmander promo in this one, and I do really like this. And it's actually gone up in value to around $38 for Obsidian Flames. Obsidian Flames actually has gone up across the board, even booster boxes, which is kind of strange. But it is actually going up. Over here in the UK, you can pick this up super cheap. Recently, there has been a deal that I saw online and in shops where you could pick this up for £25 ETB. Fantastic. For 9 packs and a promo, that's definitely worth it. I mean, even at $40, I would probably say it is better than the Sword and Shield era ones, just because of the extra pack and the promo. So I do feel like the Scarlet and Violet era ETBs, pretty much across the board, probably not the base set one, are really good to open. And then we had the Paldea Evolved one. Paldea Evolved, I feel like, is one of the best Scarlet and Violet era sets at the moment, and this is even cheaper at $33. Again, you get 9 packs in there, and you get a really cool Pikachu promo as well. I mean, it's a fantastic promo. This is actually pretty good value as well, and these promos are actually holding quite good value. Like, some of them are holding anywhere between $2 to $5, depending on which set it is. That's pretty good going, you know. So you've got to knock off that little bit of extra money for the cost for the packs, and you're looking at a pretty decent price. I mean, 9 packs for $33 is not bad. You're looking at slightly over $3 a pack, but then on top of that, you get the promo, right? So you basically get, I would say, 9 packs for $30. That's not too bad. That's okay. So, you know, I do feel like it's a pretty good product to open. To keep sealed, again, Pokemon Center exclusive is the better one to keep sealed, but this is still a very good one to open. We talked about 151. We cannot talk about Crown Zenith. Now, Crown Zenith last year, at the beginning of last year, did incredibly well. Big home run set. Long print run and a lot of printing, and this did get restocked and reprinted quite heavily. The ETB, though, sitting at $42, it has dropped over the past 3 months from $50 down. And yeah, over the past year, we can see it has dropped quite a bit. It was an ETB that was quite hard to get hold of. It was quite pricey, to be fair. And then they did reprint it. So, yeah, there's been a lot of it around. Is this a great one to keep sealed? I would probably say yes. It's still very good to keep sealed. But I would go again for Pokemon Center exclusive. But to open, I have to admit, guys, this is probably the best ETB to open. Just straight up. Like, better than 151. This is the best ETB that you can open. You get 10 booster packs inside. You get a really cool promo. But the fact is that Crown Zenith has dropped so much in price, and the cards hold such good value. It's definitely worth it. It has some of the best pull rates in any set. The amount of hits you get out of Crown Zenith packs is nothing that I've ever seen in the entirety of Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield. It is just ridiculous. I think the hit rate ends up being like 1 in every 2 packs. You're going to be walking away with a hit. That is incredible. I mean, you can open up some of these ETBs we talked about today, and you could walk away with 1, maybe 2 hits in those 9 to 10 packs, right? Or even 8 packs. But you get 10 packs in here, you're going to be walking away with, like, on average, 5 hits minimum. That is crazy good. So yes, if someone said to me, what's the best product to open from any set right now, I would say to them, Crown Zenith ETB. 100%. Like, it doesn't even come close. It's just crazy. It's like, part of me's like, why don't they make more products like this? You know what I mean? So, but to keep sealed, the Pokemon Center exclusive is the best one, but to open by far is Crown Zenith. So there you have it, guys. Those are a bunch of different ETBs, which are great to keep sealed and great to open. I do feel like a lot of these can be good to keep sealed because they are quite cheap to get hold of, but there are just better alternatives to them, like the Pokemon Center exclusives, which are way better to keep sealed. I mean, Pokemon Center exclusives are terrible to open. They're just not worth it because of their highly inflated market price. But I do feel like the normal ETBs that we talked about today are definitely the best ones to open. And Crown Zenith takes it by a country mile. I mean, some of the others are great as well, like 151 and Hidden Fates. But we can't deny how great Crown Zenith is to open. But for that long term, you know, return on like kind of your investment, if you were going to buy into them, 151 is going to be very good. Hidden Fates is, of course, is going to be very good. But definitely go for the Pokemon Center exclusives. Celebrations start off very good, and then it's kind of just flatlined, to be fair. But it is still a great set to open. If you made this far into the video, guys, and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button and make sure you subscribe for more Pokemon content. And let me know down in the comments your thoughts on these ETBs. Are there any ETBs that I missed which you think are very good to either keep sealed or to open? Of course, there's so many different ETBs. We only managed to cover some of them in today's video, but there will be a follow-up video of this down the line for you guys to see some different style ETBs, whether or not they're going to be good or bad. But general rule of thumb, normal ETBs are great to open. Pokemon Center ones are great to keep sealed. That's usually the way it goes. But if you want to know what's going on in the single card market, then make sure to click on the video on the screen right now. And if you watch more Pokemon content, guys, you know what to do. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Alright, guys, that is it from me in this video. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the legends, and I'll see you in the next one.